Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails to Zero. It's me, your host, Logic Blade, and we're back after having some more fun during Crossbell's anniversary festival. Last time around, we took care of a bunch of side quests, from taking care of monsters on the Mains Mountain Path, to taking care of monsters on the highways, and we even got to have a little fun exposing some smugglers trying to bring in knockoff brands like Legas and Burn Company rifles. You know, those cheap Chinese knockoffs from the Republic, right? Wait, shit, that's the kind of stuff that'll get me banned in China. Shit, my bad. Oh well. And now that I've alienated exactly none of my viewer base, let's get right into the next part here. We basically are just doing basic cop stuff, but things will start to change here. Oh, that reminds me. Just 1 second. That's better. I want to keep my phone muted just in case. Don't want anything distracting while I'm taking care of this, right? Alright, so we our last time around we dealt with the smuggling grandma, who turned out to be a total monster. Luckily we were saved by the one and only Kilika Rurin. So yeah, she's back, and she's got a brand new design change. She looks completely different. I gotta say, I approve of the change, though. Still don't think she's attractive in any way, but I approve of the change. But whatever, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's leave the police station. Yeah, there's a reason why I stopped where I did. Oh, another urgent request? Yes, Lloyd speaking. Oh, bingo. Wow, thank goodness I could reach you. Who's speaking? Huh? Can't you tell from hearing my voice? It's Jonah. Jonah the genius. Jonah Sacred. Oh, it's you. Hey! Just how do you know this number? Huh? Isn't it obvious that I searched the police database? Man, the police security is way too easy to break, right? Well, as for all the top secret stuff, looks like there isn't anything in there, though. You... Who's it from? Yeah, it's that hacker kid. Eh? I can't believe that kid. So, what do you need? You're not just here to boast about your hacking skills, right? About that, I was thinking you could take a request from me, see? What? Well, to put it more accurately, I want to borrow Tio's help. So for now, I thought to use you guys to tell her. Look here, we're busy. This is some private matter. You'd have to allow us to refuse. Well, if you can call it private matter. But what if I gave you a big reward? We're not bracers. We have no intention of accepting compensation directly. Wow, aren't you all high and mighty? Well, even though I say it's a reward, it isn't Mira. I've got a memory quartz packed with information you guys might want. What if it's that? Oh god. What a great reply. Well, anyway, come to my place. I'll tell you the details then. Understood. What was that? Well, Lloyd explained Jonah's request to Ellie and the others. I see. Jeez, what a prankster. What's more, he's taking advantage of us. But for now, it seems it would be good to go and listen to what he has to say. It seems he wants my help, and conversely, maybe it could be us taking advantage of him. I don't know how I feel about those kind of tactics, but why didn't he just contact Tio directly? I dare say he's mortified. I defeated him thoroughly in a game of Prompto 2 days ago, after all. Is that so? Well, I don't know that much about drop games, but there's no way he'd be a match for Teotot. Because he's a fundamentally spoiled child. Anyway, if we don't have something else to do, we should just go to Jonah's place. I'm interested in the contents of his request. Is that so? Well, let's try going there then. So, we're just doing it because we got nothing better to do. Because we're cops, but we're not really cops. Cops who don't have anything better to do. Well, there's one thing we need to do first, and that's just report that we caught the knockoff brand trader. So, go ahead and tell Fran the good news. And because we correctly sussed out the right suspect, we got a bonus. We got 3 bonus DP for it. I swear to God, we've already doubled our DP in this chapter, and we're not even halfway done yet, guys. Yeah, this is a long one. Just so you're aware, this is a long chapter. I can't believe that they're originally corn. Alright, well. We might as well go see what Jonah wants. Sorry. He doesn't say anything new, but I still love that line. Alright. So, let's go see what this kid wants. Luckily it's only a hop, skip, and a jump away. We don't have to go out of our way to do this. Oh, how nice of you to come. How nice of you to come, my ass. It seems you need our help, but what kind of business do you have? Ah, well, actually, I want your help with some hacking. I'm leaving. Wait a moment. Why are you leaving all of a sudden? Well, isn't it obvious? Jeez, what a funny kid. I think requesting help for a crime is a little too reckless. I told you guys before, it's not a crime right now. I'm telling you, I'm not waging an attack against a company or the IBC or anything. I just want to grab the tail of a troublesome enemy. What are you talking about? Oh, catch your interest? Well, will you at least listen to what I have to say first? I think you guys will really be interested in this. Understood. But in the case that it's boring, I'll be putting you through something painful. I'll have you take a 20 chain at Palm, or something. If you really did that, it'd be too humiliating. Seriously, give me a break. Kitty. That's a lovely name, but is there really a hacker named that? Why would I lie to you? When I first encountered her, it was 6 months ago. I just hacked several companies, and then I was suddenly traced by someone. I got flustered and cut the infiltration route and was able to escape, but... As if she was disparaging me, she sent me her handle name, Kitty. Since then, she's been interfering with my work every now and again. Okay. According to stories I heard, it seems those called hackers are very rare existences, but... Do you really think there's a hacker other than you and Crossbell? Yeah, I'm certain of it. Well, at first, I thought there might have been some mistake. To think that there was another genius hacker on the same level as I in this town. Rather than all the same level, no matter how you put it, I think Kitty's far more skilled than you. Well, originally your system was systems language development. While you may have lost at hacking, maybe you shouldn't feel too discouraged. Spare me your unasked for comfort. Anyway, I want to get back at her. I'm going to calculate her address and seize her access point. That's what I want your help with. there any guarantee that Kitty will appear on the net today? I did analysis and took countermeasures in a way. It seems that Kitty doesn't always stick around the net, but I spread some info that she might be interested in. Based on her trends up until now, the probability she'll appear is 90%. We can't let this chance slip away, right? I see. If that's the case, then the question of which one of us should be the decoy to lure Kitty out. During that time, the other will trace Kitty's intrusion route from another access point. By repeating the process many times, we will corner Kitty. What do you think of that plan? As expected. If you and I use that mode, we should be able to catch Kitty for sure. Since I've prepared so many things, there's no way I'm gonna lose out. If it's 2-on-1, we'll definitely be able to catch her. There are 2 problems. Huh? First, I'll need a suitable terminal from which to support you with hacking. Thinking about the risk of hacking from the support section terminal, I don't want to use it. If that's the case, I know the perfect place. There's a certain number 3 control terminal in the lower stratum of the Geofront A division. Its core router is separate from this terminal, so it should be ideal for a pincer attack. I see. It seems it's convenient. Yeah. I don't get this at all. As expected, they're too technical. Then the other one. I'm talking about you taking up a moderate amount of our time when we're so busy. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Somehow yesterday's race used up our entire afternoon. Hey now, you can't get away with that. Isn't this a support request? Aren't they something that have to be done? I'll give you some info as a reward, so please go along with this. But you see, that's why I'll take care of this matter alone. Lloyd and the others, please continue with your support duties as we have been. Tio? But... I'm talking about division of roles. Coming to hacking, I alone will be sufficient. And you all as well. If you're just missing a single person, it won't be any obstacle to your regular support duties. That other terminal's in the inner part of the geofront in front of the station, right? Isn't that a little dangerous? Well, I think I'll be able to manage somehow. I can already deal with the monsters around there by myself. Tio? Then let's do this. I'll accompany Tio, so Ellie and Randy will return to police headquarters for support. Huh? Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? As you expect, we can't let Tio go alone, can we? That's right, I'm against the idea as well. Because police headquarters is busy as well, we should be able to handle several odd jobs. But... Isn't it fine? You shouldn't be a stranger, right? Someone like you was the type to worry about things like that? Gee... Whoa, why are you mad at me? Understood. But let's take care of any business we have first. Once we start the operation, it'll probably occupy the rest of our day. Yeah, that seems to be the case. So, do we have something else to do? Or is everything taken care of? We're good to go. Alright, if that's the case, let's have a detailed briefing. And Randy and I will head to police headquarters. Lloyd, take care of Tio Tot. Yeah, leave it to me. Randy, don't skip out work, alright? You got nothing to worry about, man. Well, I'll keep an eye on him, more or less. Tio, do your best. Yes, you too, Ellie. Alright, once you arrive there, contact me via the Enigma. We'll start the mission then. Understood. I don't really get it, but aren't you going a bit too far? It's no good to cause trouble for people who use the Orbital Network. Hey, you don't need to tell me twice. Both me and Tio, and probably Kitty too, if we do something so amateurish we would be noticed by normal people. We're just playing a game of tag in the behind-the-scenes area of the net. It'll be something like that, so I don't think there's any need to worry. Oh, well, I guess it's fine then. Alright then, I'm counting on you. I'm thinking I'm gonna order a pizza to get myself ready for this. Good grief. Alright then, we'll leave here and head for the front of the Crossbell station. The inner part of the Geofront A Division's the place, right? Yes, the number 3 control terminal. I'll explain the situation in detail once we get there. Understood. Shall we go then? Ooh. Alright, and you get to fast travel there. That's surprising. Now then, to reach the lower stratum of the A Division, we go down with the elevator on the right? Yes. Do you remember that there was a locked elevator right inside after we went down? Since it will activate if we enter the authentication code, we should be able to descend down to the area below. I see. Say, that authentication code or whatever, how exactly did you get it? Before, at the IBC terminal, when we determined Fiona's location, I obtained it by chance. I think we can use it just like that. Is that really alright, just using it as we please? The Geofront itself is a Crossbell City facility, so legally there should be no problem. We're simply shortening the inquiry process. Really? Well, I guess it's fine. Anyway, let's try going down. Yes. So it's just you and Lloyd. And normally I'd say sally forth, but actually don't. Don't sally forth. You actually want to leave the Geofront immediately. And you want to know why you need to leave the Geofront immediately? The correct answer is, because there's a book you're gonna miss if you don't. This chapter is notoriously evil for this kind of stuff. You have one opportunity to get this book, and the only opportunity you have is right freaking now. It's brutal. And especially since they fast travel you directly to the dungeon, they're like, oh, you don't have anything to do. No, that's a lie. That's a lie and a half, and you know it. This game's a traitor. I just gotta find the right person here. There we go. Chief Roberts. Oh, Tio, that's rare seeing you two together. Oh, are you on a date, perhaps? Eh? Don't say stupid things suddenly. It's annoying. Oh, Tio's always the same. Alright, I'll give you this. He seems to be in high spirits due to the anniversary festival. I should scold him later. Tio, your face is scary. Oh, Tio. So yeah, that's your one and only opportunity to get Back Alley Dr. Glenn, Chapter 7. You will legitimately miss out on it if you don't. Yeah. Okay. That's it for things we have to do. I could heal up and stuff, try to restore my CP, but it's not. It's not really necessary. We can handle the monsters in this area with just Lloyd and Tio. It can be a bit of a struggle if you're a bit underleveled, but we've been keeping up with our side quests, so we should be alright. Is this it? No. I actually have to take the elevator and then take the gate afterwards. Fist fight. We poison the water supply. This is the elevator that descends to the A Division's lower stratum. I'll enter the authentication code. Tio opened the control panel and punched in an 8-digit number. It's activated. Alright, shall we head down? Where's that terminal on the lower floor? Most likely in the deepest part of the lower floor. I think it'll be a long walk, so it's best if we stay on guard. Yeah. You were gonna go to a place like this alone? Welcome to the deeper part of the Geofront 8 division. The annoying thing about this area is I don't have my detector with me, so I'll have to be extra vigilant about treasures. Compared to the upper stratum, this lighting seems to be older. Maybe they were constructed at different times. Yes, it looks like this was the initial construction area. The Geofront itself is a product of urban planning, which has been going on for 20 years. Because of haphazard specification changes, its structures become needlessly complicated. I heard stories from Miss Ellie about construction orders being tied to Congressman's interests. I see. Even so, it's a pretty spacious place. Did you think you could come here by yourself? You see... No, I'm sorry. It's fine. Anyway, just try not to get hurt. I'll protect you with everything I've got. Understood. Lloyd? If you want, would you like to try a combination craft? I might not be able to do it well like Miss Ellie or Mr. Randy, but... Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Alright, since we're by ourselves, let's take this opportunity to practice it. Yes. Aw, Tio's so excited. And now I have combination crafts for everyone with Lloyd. I'm still missing like an Ellie Tio, Ellie Randy, and Randy Tio craft, but, you know, we're well on our way. So yeah. Just gotta be mindful of the twists and turns in this area. I'm trying not to get into too many fights, but I think I should be alright. Wasn't for that dang 10% recovery. Oh well. Yeah, these guys aren't very tough at all. They don't even give you that much experience either, so fighting them's not really worth our time. Got a marble ring. I think they're hinting that we might be running into something that will require us to block being muted. And since Tio doesn't like being muted to begin with, that's probably just fine on her as is. And like you'd expect, you can get team rushes with just 2 characters. They aren't, like, great or anything, but it's extra damage, so... Yeah, no real reason to go out of my way to fight those. Sometimes when they get in your way, you have no choice. You know what? Sure. Weak to earth. Ugh, blinded. Lame, lame, lame. Alright. God, there's so many vents in this section of the Geofront, I swear. But it's not in through 3D, so you don't have to do the whole crawling through the ducts thing. It's just walking through vents. Where to now? Get that coat for Lloyd. Makes both our characters tougher, which is an added bonus, that's for sure. And I'll take that twisty route. That takes us to this vent here. We can walk down around this part. Here. What that'll do is control the lift. This also just gives us a shortcut around this area here. And lets us go forward to the next area. And of course, there's two doors. A fan. That's not good. But what's this? A giant ventilation fan from Geofront's ventilation systems. Normally, outside of disasters and emergencies, it's stopped, but Tio operated the portable terminal. I found a past instance. It seems that it's highly possible it's on due to a malfunction. It seems that there's others like it. I see. If you say that, then we just have to stop them, right? Yes, we can stop them with that device. By that device, she means this one. But yeah, stopping the fans allow us to walk through, and that's the gimmick of this area. No, I want to get that treasure, but...
Yes.
Well, that works for me. Lloyd is at least a decent caster. He's not, like, absurd or anything, but he can help you in a pinch, which is quite nice. Especially since with all the upgrades to the EP stuff, we've actually got a fair bit of it now. And yeah, we need to find the device to stop that big fan in particular. Alright. That allows us to push forward here. Yeah, I'm skipping fights, basically. As I'm wont to do. Can't collect that treasure chest unless I get this out of the way. God, I love Brave Smash. I don't use it very often, but it's just really good. All these things just have physical attacks, so all they're gonna do is like move menacingly towards me. Oh yeah, was it the shoes? Nah, it's just me, baby, just me. Oh god, multiple paths, multiple paths. I didn't really have a choice in the matter there. Bam. Boomba. Isn't that the path I was just on? Yeah. What the flip? Okay. Okay, it wasn't multiple paths, I just got disoriented. Okay, I was like, yeah, that was gonna be a bit troublesome. We can see the end though. We can see the orbit charging station in the distance there. We just need to be cautious as we proceed. We still haven't stopped that big fan yet. Oop. Yeah, even getting ambushed by them, they don't do much to me. I'll just have to, like, cast a bless if I get in the actual danger zone here. But I should probably be alright. I'm actually getting pretty close to leveling up, despite, you know, not getting much experience from these trash mobs here. Big fans are still going, but we've got a path to travel at least here. And 2 directions. We'll take this one first. That one will stop at proper, which seems fine, but I want to check the other path because it might have treasure in it. Lo and behold, I was right. It's a monster chest. I think that one will be the most likely to be. Maybe this one will be in the middle of everyone. Good. And there we go. Nothing like a galleon tower to fix things up. And okay, we're up to level 25 now. Go us. And we got the Move 3 course, which you're probably more likely to use for the lines, rather than the actual ability of it. But yeah, we can't equip that on that slot, but 5 wind and 3 space is actually a perfect addition for Ellie, because she likes wind and space arts. Wind primarily, but space is also just really good as a setup for her to get her better wind arts in addition to all her space arts. Alright. We should stop that. So that one takes us back to that area. This one takes us back to the beginning of the area. This is the actual one we need. Because it takes us right to the end. There's an orbit charging station here that we don't urgently need. Make a new save, because point no returns and all that. And let's find out what the boss has in store for us here. Where are we? It looks like it's our last stop. The number 3 control terminal is probably in a room around here. Tio! This is... Damn, is it the boss of the lower stratum? Tio, can you move? Yeah. Yes, there's no problem. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Alright, weak against water. You know, it's basically like, hey, you're gonna be using Tio for this fight, right? It's hard, but nothing we can't handle. Let's show off a combination draft. Not right now, though. So, they delayed both your characters, so I want to use it when it was Tio's turn. So as long as they're in range of both characters, you can target an enemy in that range. He has buddies. I forgot he has buddies. Yes. Alright. I don't want to get in the rush there. Oh my god, Lloyd! One more like that should finish the job. So I'm gonna have Lloyd actually act as healer here. Drop another blue thing on him. He should fall. And there we go. Easy peasy. We didn't even get that much experience from it. We get the Mischief Quartz and a U material for our troubles. Mischief is the same as Prankster in the other games, where you get unexpected results when you cook with it. Somehow we repelled it. Tio, are you okay? It was a pretty hard fight. Yes, there's no problem. Are you alright, Lloyd? Seems the defense technique Randy told me about wasn't bad at all. But if Randy and Belly had been here, we could have been more efficient. I've been thinking about how often I've been helped by those two lately. Did I say something funny? No, I was thinking about something. I think the number 3 terminal is through the gate on the right. Let's hurry, activate it, and contact Yona. Yeah, let's do that. We could run back and get some healing, but we don't need to. We're not actually gonna run into more fights after this. This terminal it's the number 3 terminal. We'll hack it from 2 points, here, and the number 8 terminal that Yona's using without permission. I see. Then, should we contact Yona? Yes, please. Miss Ellie and the others may have contacted us, so please use my Enigma. Sorry, it's Miss Ellie and the others might contact us. Yeah, I got it. Lloyd took Tio's Enigma. Yona, this is Lloyd. Oh, it's you. Are you already there? Yeah, Tio's activating the terminal about now. Okay, then I'll start too. Oh, that's right. Switch the Enigma communication mode speaker to on. The speaker to on? Please press the red switch on the back of the Enigma. If you do that, others will be able to hear the voice of the caller. This one, huh? Lloyd operated the Enigma as he was told and placed it on the terminal. Huh, can you hear me now? I see. Because it uses a bit more EP, I don't normally recommend it, so let's only use it when it's needed. Yona, I'm ready here. How is the rest of the program? Yeah, I've been moving the decoy around as much as I can already. I'll contact you if Kitty appears, so deal with her. Roger, we'll stand by until then. I'm counting on you. Is that it for our preparations then? Yes. All that's left is to stand by. After the hacking is started, I'll be fine by myself, see? Do you understand the reason I said I'd go alone? I see. But actually, just getting here was pretty difficult. I'm glad everything turned out to be alright. Oh, I've got nothing to talk about now. By the way, Mishi, was it? You really like him, don't you? You've even got the strap attached. Yes, that might be true. It's in my nature to not get attached too much to things, but it's mysterious that I'm still holding on to this for so long. Did you buy it after coming here? If I remember correctly, it's Crossbell's mascot character, right? This was a gift. 5 years ago, from Mr. Guy. Huh? Guy Bannings. He's your brother, right? Yeah, of course, that's right. Tio, did you know my brother? Yes. I had no idea. Man, if that's the case, you should have told me sooner. Aren't you from Lemon State, Tio? Why do you know my brother? You're going on a trip for a while, but that's so sudden. Just where in the world are you going? The Principality of Remiferia. But well, I said for a while, but it'll probably just take around 2 months. Truth is, it's a trip where I'm gonna escort a super cute little girl. Oh, that was you, wasn't it? You're probably right. It was when I was 9 years old. It was when Mr. Guy took me to my parents' home in Remiferia. Remiferia? So you're from there, aren't you? Yes. Although, it's a hometown I have no special feelings for. I've already abandoned that place. Huh? Tio, how are your parents? I think they're fine. Since I left home 3 years ago, I don't receive letters from them very often. Due to certain circumstances, I've been a missing person since I was 5 years old. Mr. Guy took custody for me. I was hospitalized for half a year at St. Ursula's Hospital. And after I recovered somehow, he took me home to my parents. So that's what happened. But why did you leave home again? Mr. Lloyd, you know I'm a little different from normal humans, right? You aren't! It's the truth. Regarding external phenomenon, I am way more responsive than normal humans. Faint sounds that normal humans can't hear. The flow of orbital waves humans can't see. The presence of elements normal humans cannot sense. And people's emotions, and even their heartbeats. Oh. Even when I attended Sunday school, I was all alone. I saw different things than the neighborhood kids, and felt different things than them. And I could clearly feel even unseen ill will and curiosity. Though my parents loved me, as expected, there was a limit. Gradually, my home atmosphere became strained. I noticed it. It would have been better if I hadn't returned home, I thought. Huh? And before I realized it, I'd boarded a train. One to Crossbell via the Republic. Is that so? Then Tio, that's when you met my brother? Maybe. When he gave me that mascot as a present, Mr. Guy said this. Rest easy. I'm sure you'll become happy. If it's not the case, then call on me anytime. Because together we'll beat up the sources of your sorrow. That really does sound like something my brother would say, but right at that time, my brother... I was at a loss, and I met someone from the Epstein Foundation. He estimated my responsiveness, and at the same time scouted me for the Orbital Staff Development Team that had just launched. Then I transferred to Lemon State, and spent 3 years as a Foundation researcher. And 3 months ago, I once again returned to Crossbell. Tio. I'm sorry. That stupid brother of mine disappeared so suddenly. To not honor his promise to a girl? That's not like him at all. Mr. Lloyd? Oh. It looks like that's Yona. Kitty's appeared! Just now, she discovered the bait I set up. I'm going to corner her, so give me support. Understood. So I'm just a bystander, huh? Tio, don't do anything too rash. Roger, you needn't worry.
Access Aeon system. 起動.
Start concealment to the second boundary area network resources. Wait for Kitty to come. Aye aye, ma'am. Wait, hey, are you serious? That Kitty, she's already removed our protection. Whoa, in an instant, that delicious bait I prepared is all gone. I don't believe it. How was she able to do this? Calm down, Yona. It's likely she's using overwhelming throughput with all her might to proceed. Please don't rush. Stay 2 steps ahead and lead her this way. Damn, don't ask the impossible. She's passing through the number 4 terminal. Number 17 terminal. City's Hall, main terminal. I've cornered her in the number 25 terminal. She went to your area. Confirmed. So this is Kitty. She sure is fast. Too fast. Aeon system release. Starting parallel processing.
行きます.
Confirmed here. Oh, that's a good flow. If you go at this rate, you'll be able to capture Kitty by yourself, right? No. Unlike you and Kitty, I'm not a true hacker. If Ion goes down, she'll overtake me. Damn, what will we do? To prepare for that, raise processing to the limit and block Kitty's path of retreat. It's likely that Kitty will shift to your area once again. Choose your timing carefully, and capture her in 1/10 of a second. Oh jeez. Got it. I just have to do it, right? Then...
Aeon system. Limit break.
Now! Take that! Alright, I caught her! Did we do it? Yes, it looks that way. Oh. Are you alright? Yeah. Because I raised the processing a little too much, my head's spinning. Honestly, I told you not to do anything rash. You know, Tio, about the promise my brother made to you, will you allow me to take it over? Huh? If you can't be happy, then call on me anytime, because together we'll beat up the sources of your sorrow. Though it's regrettable, my brother was amazing. Both in terms of his power and ability to take action, I still don't reach his ankles. But I'll do my best. Honoring that promise is the least I can do to show I've become a man. So... it's a mystery. Huh? Because Lloyd and Guy are almost nothing alike, but... even so, You two feel similar somehow. The way your souls are. You two looking in the same direction. My brother and I? Yes. But you're different somehow. Because you are who you are, Lloyd. You aren't the same as Guy. You should know that better than anyone, right, Lloyd? You see... So, if you're gonna make me promise anyway, then the details should be different. Huh? Nothing. It doesn't have to be right now. A promise made to me with your own words. Whatever you think of will be fine. Tio. And I am not a child. I don't like being one-sidedly protected and helped. Because I'm an SSS member, the same as you, right? You're right. You're exactly right. Oh. What's wrong? No, your smiling face. I was thinking it's the first time I've seen it. I wasn't smiling at all. I'm just a little exhausted is all. You don't have to be shy. But it's a waste. Tio, you were super cute before, so if you just smile normally, you'd be super popular. Super cute? Oh... whoops. Yona? Since when have you been listening? Well, that's the first time I've seen your smiling face. Or somewhere around there. Somehow I heard something pretty good. I can't believe someone like you would get flustered over something like that. If you say anything more like that, I'll do a 40-chain combo to you. But that'd be technically impossible! Wait, someone like you could actually do it. By the way, Yona, did you find out the true identity of Kitty? Heh, who do you think I am? I got the address. I'll send it over to you. Huh. Looks like there's a strange... Oh, sorry. Looks like there's a strange attached file, but... attached file? Wait, what the... Why is something like that in an indexed address? Let's try opening it. Huh? This is... The heck is this? Wait just a second here. Could this be... It seems we were hacked as revenge for finding her location. No. We were probably in her palm from the very beginning. If that's the case, it's possible we just captured dummy information. Hey, are you alright? In a situation like that, there was no time to mask the addresses. But if we analyze the addresses, we'll eventually find the access point. No, but... Hey. Well, leave him alone. For now, let's return to his location. We need to retrieve the memory quartz as our reward. Yeah, we talked about that too. Somehow, a lot of things happened and I completely forgot about it. There should be an emergency elevator nearby the exit. Let's activate it and return. Yeah, let's go. Oh god. That's one of my favorite scenes in this game. Like, absolutely, I just love that scene. Oh, boy. Tio's just so cute. So cute and so precious, I love her. I love her with all my heart. And a few other things too, but mostly my heart. Anyway, this is the shortcut to get back to the very top floor. Saves you a whole bunch of travel time. And just like that, we're back to the original area. So, charge up the Orban station here. And we're off to go pay another visit to Yona. I also want to say hi to those of you who are lurking in chat. I see you. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, it's already evening. Did one thing after the other. We stayed a long time underground. Right. Tio, is something wrong? It's nothing. Let's go back to Yona and get the memory quartz. Moreover, Kitty's real identity worries me. Yeah, I hope we catch hold of something. I see you, Chrono. How you doing? Now that you've, graced us with your presence. The Rosenberg studio? Oh, wait a minute. Rosenberg Studio is the factory making dolls, right? It was along the Northern Mountain Road. That's right, exactly right. When I analyzed her address, her access point was there. What kind of joke is this? It's certainly mysterious. What do you mean? If Kitty's at that studio, would there really be something funny? You see, currently the spread of the Orbital Network is currently confined to the state in St. Ursula's Hospital. Ooh, what are you translating, Chronozen? I'm interested. In addition, the health resort on the opposite shore of the lake, Michelin, is connected to it as well. Oh. Because wireless orbital waves are unstable, only normal orbital telephones can be used. As for the orbital network that exchanges large quantities of information, it's fundamentally connected by wire. An orbital cable goes along the bottom of the lake between St. Ursula's Hospital and Michelin. No matter how I think about it, there's no cable connecting the studio on the outskirts of the mountain path. Oh, I've had enough. What kind of trick is this? Ah, classic. Wish you the best of luck with that, Chronozen. Impossible. Well, though a mystery remains, what's important is that our efforts bore fruit. And, about our reward? I got it. If it weren't for your help, I wouldn't have come this far. Yona's memory corpse is obtained. This is the information we're interested in, huh? To be blunt, this is information about Ravach. Related information is included too, so I imagine it's useful to you guys. Well, I see. This is certainly the information we wanted. Just for your information, it's about people already known. It's likely the police already know about this stuff. For instance, it's stuff the police top brass have known about for a long time. Regardless, this is useful. Since we didn't have information before, we are in a bit of a sticky situation. Oh, good for you. I'm gonna sleep now. Tomorrow, I'm gonna chase after Kitty's true identity. Well, take it easy. Since the anniversary festival, why not go outside instead of remaining holed up in here? Shut up, it's none of your business. You damn voracious guy with a real life, pretending to be a herbivore younger brother. Though I have no idea what you just said, it sounds like you're slandering me? Now that you mention it, Lloyd, you had a date with Cecile on the first day of the festival, didn't you? Huh? And after that, you spent time with the Seeker sisters. I see. So the word of experienced people has weight. Tio? What are you trying to say? Nothing. Nothing in particular. Oh, Tio. God. She's so snarky. She's great. Tio's the best. All hail Tio. So. Oh, sorry, there's more. Connecting the record crystal. With this, we can access the entire contents. You put together a lot. Up until now, there's been many things we didn't understand about Ravach. This might be the first time we get anything definite about it. Then, why don't we take a look Then, shall we look things over? Yes. Alright, so this is all the stuff we got on Ravach. Let's start from the top, I guess. about the largest mafia organization existing in the Crossbell state. Its history is old, thought to date back to around the year 1130 of the Septian calendar, when the Crossbell state was formed. Like it can be understood from the naming of & Co., at first, it built a fortune with smuggling between the Empire and Republic, and then it single-handedly took over the underground of Crossbell state. At present, its illegal businesses are very diverse. It's been confirmed to take part in weapon smuggling, dealing in stolen goods, land speculation, manipulating stockholder meetings, mirror laundering, management of sex trafficking, intermediation agencies for the Jaeger Corps, and so on. Since it has close relations with influential congressmen, many of its criminal acts have failed to come to the surface. It's happened many times that even if some members are temporarily arrested, they're immediately bailed out. I see. It's well-organized information. Seems that things we've heard of until now have been put in order accurately. At any rate, looking at it again, it is really quite something. Yeah, it seems like they're making a lot of money with their illegal activities. Its members number is roughly 300, including the members inside and outside Crossbell State. It's estimated that it might surpass 500. There are the Jaeger Corps and also many men who have army experience in neighboring countries as a part of it. Since they deal in smuggling the latest orbital weapons, it's thought that they have a fairly high war potential. Despite not being a wide area organization, its influence doesn't stop at Crossbell alone, but has deep connections with influential peoples of the Empire and the Republic as well. According to the latest information, it appears that they are losing ground to the Heiwei, an opposing mafia organization, but they reinforced their war potential by introducing war dogs and started to gain back their superiority. Considering all this, it's obvious it's a big organization. Moreover, it seems that they have many men with army experience. Yeah, I agree when we fought those underlings before, they were pretty tough. However, those war dogs, it appears they were used for that motive. Does it mean that even arresting them was a waste of time? That's right. It would be a bit futile. President Marconi, the personality who controls the Mafia organization as its representative of Ravach & Co. As Ravach's president, he is the fifth, but he didn't officially take over. Almost 8 years ago, he seized the organization by toppling the fourth with a scheme. With a betrayal scheme. Ooh, spooky. Because he's an Imperial immigrant, if anything, he lays importance on his relationship with the Empire faction members, and his ties with Chairman Hartman are fairly deep. On the other hand, he does maintain channels in the Republic's direction as well. As for why, it's said that he's a shrewd man, conducting himself in a unique area like Crossbell is. Furthermore, it appears he admires the Empire's aristocrats, and likes to garnish himself in... sorry. I'm thinking about how to translate this properly as I'm going through it. Basically, furthermore, it appears he likes to dress in imperial fashions, and such his rooms are adorned in stuff. Well, what to say, he's pretty impressive for an old man. He looks pretty silly on the outside, but what he does is nasty. Moreover, he appears to be more flexible and sharper than we thought. To have connections in the Republic as well, even though he's from the Empire? He seems like quite the troublesome opponent. Garcia Rossi. The personality recognized as leader of the Mafia organization, the young henchman who works at the Ravach & Co.'s general manager of the sales departments. It's not quite machine translation, but it does seem fairly close to it. The original speaker who translated this doesn't speak English as their first language. They also don't speak Japanese as their first language. They translated this from the Chinese version. So, there's quite a few parts that are a bit awkward. So, I'm doing my best with it as I'm going. He was the commanding officer of the Jaeger Corps Zephyr, and 8 years ago they were hired as a unit when Marconi toppled a previous president. Afterwards, Marconi headhunted him personally, and after leaving his Jaeger Corps, he joined Ravach & Co. He's contributed to the Mafia's increasing mafia militarization and to enhance its power. In his Jaeger days, he was known as the Killing Bear, and it's reported he slaughtered a great number of enemy soldiers with his military combat techniques, which makes use of his formidable build. That sounds like a harder way to do it, for sure. That man, he was from a Jaeger Corps. The Zephyr Brigade. I've heard about it somewhere before. It's one of the strongest reputed Jaeger Corps in the western part of the continent. If that guy was his commanding officer, it means his fighting power is no joke. I've also heard that Killing Bear name many times. I see. His strength is amazing for sure. However, why do you know so much about it, Randy? I happen to hear a lot of rumors. Chairman Hartman, an important politician serving as the chairman of the Crossbell State Congress. Also the Crossbell State's government representative, the leader of the Empire faction members. He is of noble family descent, stretching out to the original Empire aristocrats. He has a home in the Michelin Health Resort in Crossbell, a giant residence provided with every imaginable luxury. He's an old friend of Ravach's president Marconi, and it is proven he has a close cooperative alliance with him regarding every kind of concession, smuggling, mirror laundering, and many others. Furthermore, last year, though unofficially, he had a meeting with the Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne, showing once again his domestic and foreign authority. So this is Chairman Hartman. How to say it, he feels more like a grand noble than a politician. Did he really get an audience with the Blood and Iron Chancellor? Yes, though informally, it seems that Chancellor Osborne visited Crossbell last spring. Though it seems he only met with Chairman Hartman without seeing my grandfather, and left immediately afterwards. At that time, it was the hot topic in the political worlds of each nation. So something like that happened. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, he seems to be quite the famous person. It worries me why he would visit him. And that's it for all the things here, so we can end our browsing. I see. It was quite vague until now, but I can start to see the whole picture here. Yes, a ruthless yet shrewd man on top, and the leader of the henchmen has a Jaeger military record. And then, there's their relationship with Chairman Hartman. Moreover, what kind of relationship could there be between the chairman and that Blood and Iron Chancellor? It's no wonder the Crossbell police can't touch them. You're right. Please wait. There was some hidden data inside the memory quartz we were given. Hidden data? Wait, if you say it was hidden, it was that brat who did it, right? Yes, it seems like he was testing to see if I could notice it. I must punish him later. Be that as it may, can we take a look at that data too? Yeah, it's a piece of cake. Ah, the Schwarz auction. This is the Schwarz auction. Oh, that event that Estelle and Joshua were talking about? That brat, didn't he help us out, huh? It seems it really is a true event. And moreover, it's connected to Ravach. Yeah, I thought it was suspicious. Alright, should we take a look at it? Oh, yeah. Schwarz Auction. The auction that every year Ravach holds on the last day of the founding anniversary festival. It's held privately at Chairman Hartman's residence located at the Michelin Health Resort. The articles on display are first class, and there's many works of art, portraits, and jewelry related to stolen goods, bribes, tax evasions, illegal dealings, and so on. Furthermore, nobles and wealthy people, not only from Crossbell, but from many neighboring countries are invited, with the auction functioning as a secret high society event. For Ravach, it's a major source of income, while for Chairman Hartman, it's the perfect place to have connections with influential people from each nation. Even further, the auction venue's security is strictly performed by Ravach's members. It's impossible to enter without an invitation card on which a golden rose is engraved. This is unbelievable. To think that such a thing is being held every year. However, it's a bit strange. Despite being secret, it's a large-scale social gathering. Well, it's probably strictly regulated by the police and mass media. Neither of them would want to make publicity for it. Exactly. Huh? Chief. Thanks for your hard work. Good grief. To think you guys would have arrived there at your own strength. Oh well. Talking here won't do. I'll give you an outline in the room over there. Then all of the information in these files are true? Yeah, that's right. I don't know who researched it, but it's summed up pretty well. But all the police top brass know about this, right? Yeah, though I can't say for sure it's all of them. Those above the police inspector class for sure, and probably everyone in the first crime division. Even the Bracer Guild, their office, Narios, probably been aware of this since long ago. So this is another barrier then. Yeah, an extraordinarily huge barrier. Basically, I don't intend to restrict your actions, but stop poking your nose into the Schwarz auction. It's too much burden for kids like you to bear. But now, Chief, don't get your words wrong. More than being too much for us, it's that the police can't act, right? With all those influential people invited, and moreover, Chairman Hartman's the organizer, there's no way they could act. Unless civilians are in danger, the Bracers have no reason to act either. Does it mean they're untouchable? Nevertheless, you aren't the only one who hates the situation. Especially the first crime division. Every year they probably feel like grinding their teeth. If they were doing something inhuman, they'd be charging it at all costs before the guild acted themselves. But, aside from being named Black, it's just a fancy party. In practice, if you end up laying a hand on them, the sports section will be crushed. This time, I have to stop you. Well, that's the gist of it. Huh. Good grief. I'm not going to tell you to accept it. Huh? However, sometimes it's necessary to make sure for yourselves what you can do and how far you can go facing up to reality. If you don't forget that regret, one day a chance will come for sure. You can't give up, eh? I understand. We'll stop meddling in regards of this matter. Lloyd. Oh, Adios, really? Thus, the third day of the anniversary festival passed. Tio's past. An unknown story of his brother, the hacker called Kitty, the detailed information regarding Ravage, and then the black auction, like it was the embodiment of Crossbell's injustices. With all of this spinning around inside his head, before he had noticed, Lloyd fell asleep. Sway. What the? An earthquake? Considering it all, he's somewhat pleasant. I'm still sleepy.
Enigma Kudo.
Output minimum. Level minimum. Freeze process deployment. Activate. So cold! Huh?
おはようございます、ロイドさん。
Good morning, Lloyd. Well, that's one way to wake up. Oh, good morning. Oh, Tio, why are you here? Even though it's the meeting time, since you weren't coming down, I came to wake you, Lloyd. It's already that time? that's weird. I had the feeling something cold hit against the back of my neck. Is it already that time? That wasn't a dream. No matter how much I shaked you, you didn't wake up. I tried to generate diamond dust at the minimum. Wait a minute. I have the feeling I heard words I can't somehow ignore. It's alright. I put the output at the minimum. Didn't it wake you up? Well, I guess it did. Is it already that time? Waking up a sleeping person. So, I chose something reliable to do so. What to do? Oh, right. She's never woken someone else up until now. Lloyd? Are you angry? No, I'm not angry. However, from now on, when waking someone up, don't just shake someone awake. Use your voice, too. If you do that, they'll wake up for sure. I see. In that case, would it be alright to address you with a "Good morning, master"? Why that? Then, "Big brother, if you don't wake up, I'll kick you," and so on. Where did you learn all of this? I'm joking. Since I prepared breakfast with Miss Ellie, please come down when you have changed. Well then. Oh, wait a moment. What is it? Thank you, Tio. You were worried about me and came to check how I was doing, right? Oh. You're so cute, guys. Why? Oh. Somehow I feel like yesterday's troubles have just flown away. I have to thank you, Tio. It's the 4th day of the anniversary festival. It seems that today is going to be busy too. Founding Anniversary Festival, day number 4. Alright, let's begin our duties for the 4th day. We need to check new support requests have come. Right, today there's going to be the parade inside the city. Conversely, it seems that there's even tourists who extend their trips going here and there to the outskirts of town. Seems many requests came in, like lost articles, missing children, and so on. Well, honestly, they give us way too many cases to take care of. Let's do what we can do within our limits, okay? Yeah, that's right. So, brand new day, brand new requests. We've got some missing tourists in the Armorica village. That's not good. We've got a serial thief. Oh dear. And there's a monster on the highway that we'll need to take care of. In addition, we still need to get that last view for this one, but we won't be able to do that quite yet. We're getting to a point where we can, though. Alright. So, new day, new save. And we've got a couple new quests to do, so why don't we just knock those out immediately? I've probably been at it for about an hour or so. I just finished day 3 of the Crossbell Founding Festival, so we've just started day 4. And I don't feel like stopping just yet, so probably got another hour or so in me. At least. Due to jobs and security, the branch's bracers are all out. We're prepared for emergency situations. I'm on standby inside the city. I should get a new sword. Way to go, Wenzel. You get that new sword. Why am I here? I don't need to do anything with him. I should go pay Wendy a visit, though, see if I can unlock some new slots while I'm at it. Because it's just not one of my streams if I don't go check my slots once an episode, right? I can get one? Probably for... I guess it's Lloyd or Randy. Yeah. That works for me. Actually, I should talk to her too. As well. Yeah. Nothing too interesting that they're saying, but he sells hamburgers. One day he will sell us hamburgers, but today is not that day. Just checking at the Bracer Guild, why not? We're here anyway. So Estelle and Joshua are at the hospital. Rin and Aeolia are at the government district. And we saw Wenzel at the weapon shop. Arios and Scott are somewhere outside the city. We don't know exactly where. I think that means they didn't want to put them in this section of the game. That's fine. That's fine. Guys, it's fine. I don't want to talk to you about Fisher Baron. I want to see if I can get a rank up. I am a professional angler. He lives for his hobby. To get to the next rank, I need to get 12 different kinds of fish. That'll probably take me a while, considering I barely fish as it is. New ports. I don't even know if this gave me new spells. Well, whatever, that's fine. Anyway, I also got the dash ports, which improves your chances of fleeing. Not that I really use it that often in battle, because if I need to run, I'll just use a smoke grenade. Saves you some time. Alright, so there's a monster on the highway we need to pop off, so... Where on the highway is that? Fishing spot. Okay, I know where that is. It's not on this screen. But it is before the bus stop, so it's actually just quicker for me to speed my way over here. Should be around here somewhere. Not here, but over the bridge. That's what they were saying, right? Actually, hold on. That explains it. That's why I couldn't see monsters on the thing at all. It's like, where are you? Oh. It's on this screen, it's just not by the fishing spot at all. It's just on the same screen as it, apparently. Seriously. Why do they make this so troublesome? There we go. It's this thing. Alright, let's go. Let's go fight a crab.
歯応えありそうじゃねえか。任せてくれ。みんな、行くぞ。
Ugh.
行くぜ。
It's like a truck. Ugh. God damn it. Alright. Let's not get blinded or slept. Fuck, I only have one of each. Seal KO, please. I don't care if Tio gets blinded, it's Lloyd getting blinded that would cause an issue. Ellie getting slept would also cause an issue. Whatever. Alright, so I can delay them, which is nice. Let's see how they like being blinded. Alright. Still alive. Still alive. Oof.
Yes.
Alright. keep encounters up. That's that's the stuff we like to see. Those negativeness. Yeah. Now that one of them's down, this fight's a little bit easier to do. And there we go. And that was mostly annoying because of status effects, but once you get that under control, you can deal with the fight. And we got a couple of Bewitch quartz, which let me just check what those do real quick here. Movements of enemies attacked on the field are slowed. Okay. It also gives me quite a lot of different, like... Yeah, that's actually just a nice kind of spread of Sepith and such, so... I'll go on someone like Randy, who's more of a support caster, rather than an actual caster. Yeah. Alright. Problem solved. We did it. There we go. Now we get to do one of the more tedious quests in the game. Searching for a thief. You wanna feel like a police officer? Well, I got the quest for you. Excuse us, Crossbell Police. We came for the support request. The Trade Association tent. This is the place, right? Oh, you've come. To think it was you who accepted the task. Seems word's gotten around about the sports section. Oh, do you know him, Mr. Lloyd? Yeah, it's a coincidence that my seat was next to his on the train to Crossbell, just before accepting my new job. When I spoke with him after that, I learned he was the Crossbell Trade Association's president. I didn't know that at the time the young man I met was actually a detective. It was a little troubling situation. I'm sorry, but allow me to be in your debt this time, ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section. Yes, you can count on us. If I remember correctly, the request said something about theft incidents. Some serial thefts, right? That's right. Since yesterday, there's been 4 incidents in succession. No matter what stall it is, the proceeds have gone up in smoke. The anniversary festival stalls were arranged by the Trade Association. These reports have come in one at a time, but putting them all together, I think the serial thief is targeting nothing but food stands. But we don't really have any clues in particular. All we can do is spread words of caution. Is that so? That must be tough. And at this rate, there's fear of expanding damages. And so I've called to all of you here. As the Trade Association, we can't allow any more thefts. Most importantly, at this rate, even customers who've come to enjoy the festival will be inconvenienced. I'm asking you to capture the thief for me. Well, let's go catch ourselves a thief. Understood. The situation's serious. We'll accept it immediately. Oh, thank goodness. I'm relieved to hear it. I'm counting on you. Well, stay assured, you're in good hands. Say, Lloyd, how are we going to investigate this? We don't have any clues to go off of. We don't have a lot of information here. There's no point in making an analysis now. Excuse us, but can you tell us the stores hit by the thief? We'll interview them and collect information. I see. If that's the case, the names are recorded here. The ones hit were... Is it okay if I read them to you? Yes, that's fine. Nador Burger in Central Square. Chroma's Juice Stand in the Government District. Barrett's Pizza in the Entertainment District. And finally, Mithra's Gelato in the Waterfront area. 4 stores in total, each in different districts. Well, even though there were 4 thefts, they didn't find a single clue. Well, we might as well try visiting each of them. Can you stay here on standby? After we make a round, we'll return here. And let me give you my contact address. If anything happens, give us a call right away. We don't know when the next theft will occur after all. Understood. We'll stand by here. We're counting on you, everyone. Alright. So, we've regained control. And, there were only 4 stalls hit, but we need to go talk to each and every stall owner while we're doing this. In the meantime, though, Chance on stage. Let us on stage. So there's a stall here. Let's talk to them. I'm not going to voice all of these. Most of it's pretty similar. They saw some youths in a red jacket. No, it's not the Saber Vipers. Anyway, this is one of the stores targeted, so we'll talk to them. Oh, Mithra's Gelato. Whew, what a sexy lady. Randy, please calm down. This should be the store hit by the thief. The inquiry takes precedence right now. Excuse us, we're from the Crossbell Police. May we ask about what happened? Yes, you mean the thief incident? That's right, he got me. It was when I was looking after customers. So it happened when you were serving? Yes, the customer I was serving was a carefree man with the air of a foreigner. He was trying to make a play on me. Because he was very persistent, I was trying to stand my ground, but I felt the presence of someone behind me. I was a little too late though. When I turned around, the register was already empty. so you don't know the full details. That's right, it was a grave error for me. What a big fail. I might as well talk to Ramen Dude while we're here. If he comes to my store, I'll catch him immediately. Nope, no idea. Well, not gonna really expect much in the way of usefulness, but from what we've seen so far, it seems like we've got a team of thieves rather than just the one. Chroma's juice shop was also hit, so we'll talk to her. Welcome to Chroma's juice stand. If I remember correctly, this is a store that suffered a theft, right? Is it alright if we hear the situation from you? Right. It seems I was stolen from when I let my guard down for a moment. My sales. Do you have any idea about the criminal? Just a little. I was helping customers at the time. There was a nimble young man. He was probably a foreign tourist. He was hitting on me, too. When I was in the middle of rejecting him, I heard something behind me. So the thief took that chance, huh? Yeah, even though I had been careful. Seems we're up against a tough opponent. Anyway, there's Rin and Aeolia. In a way, their stares are more effective than those of the police. Yeah, I can't deny it. Oh, jeez. Come on, guys. Anyway, there's a second stand here, so we'll talk to them. Oh, it's Celia and this guy, Derek from frickin' Armorica Village. Seems like he's not paying too much attention, so we're gonna leave him be. In the meantime, though. Well, do your best, Grace. I believe in you. And Sergey's here, too. For crying out loud, what's the idea of calling me, too? Hey, you guys, do the work instead of me. We're busy with support requests, too. Rather, in times like these, what about working normally, huh? You can say stuff like that because you don't know the pain of regulating the parade. Damn, I'm not at the level to do chores. Oh, poor Sergey. Okay, Gambare, Sergey. Okay, Gambare. Ooh, my computer is running hot. Why? What's going on? Something's running that should not be running. Stupid. Oh. Yep. Stupid Windows update. Bad. Hiss. Boo. Alright. Next up, talk to the stand owners here. Donut pizza vendor. I'm not going to make that same mistake. Incidentally, there's already been 4 cases, so the next one will be its 5th crime. God damn it. Anyway, talk to the pizza dude here. It says Pallet Pizza, but it's actually Barrett's Pizza. Or is it? I don't know. This sounds like the same trick as the other guy pulled. He was distracted by someone talking to him, and then the second guy took his stuff. So, that's looks like the Barkers are hard at work looking for dudes who want to have some fun. Oh no, he's being roped in. Oh no. And there's a few shops we need to check at the central square here. I want to make sure I check all of them as I'm doing this, not just the one. Yeah, so theft investigation. So the burger stand is the one that got hit, so I just need to talk to the other stalls first. About the theft. She's too busy to pay attention to other stands. Yeah, she is absurdly busy. Anyway, talk to the popcorn stand owner. And yeah, that leaves Nador's Burgers. Excuse us, can we have a bit of your time? We're doing an investigation about the theft incident. You're the policeman the guy from the trade association was talking about. Thing is, I suffered damages just this morning. I see. Could you tell us in detail what happened at the time? No, well, I don't really understand when I was robbed. What do you mean? We're speaking when it could have happened. Maybe it was when I was talking to that chatterbox of a young man. He was a tourist who came to Crossbell to see the anniversary festival. Anyway, he wouldn't shut up. When I gave him the goods, there was a sound from behind. I turned around, but nobody was there. However, after a while, I opened the register. My proceeds had disappeared. Means they could have been stolen at that time. I don't know any more than that. It's truly a mystery. I see. Should we stop here with our inquiry? Right, let's go back and try to sort out the information. So yeah. We've talked to everybody. Pretty sure I hit all 10 shops in the 4 districts, so let's go and pay a visit to the tent guys again. See what they have to say to us. Oh, you're back. How did your interviews go? Well, we found a few things. Shall we try to sort out the information? Yes, let's. Lloyd, please do the usual thing. Understood. Then shall I begin? First of all, we need to sort out the information we gathered. According to the store reports, the criminal technique used to steal Mirror from the 4 stores was it threatened by weapons? Did someone dress up as a customer? Or was it stolen while they were serving customers? No, the second one doesn't make any frickin' sense. And the first one definitely wasn't the case. Every store said they were hit while they were dealing with customers. Crimes done seizing the chance in the storekeeper's defenses. That way, they avoid being noticed. Yeah, no matter how cautious they are, it seems to have little effect. I've heard about that. What a coward. On top of that, the criminals hit 4 stores in succession. Criminal must be gloating around now, right? Right. Such crimes should have a few patterns, but it seems the crimes this time have a fixed pattern. If we think about the criminal's motive, is it for harassment? Is it for mirror troubles? Or are they just doing it for the giggles? Kinda felt like they were doing it for fun. Performing serial crimes in a short period like this, they're probably not motivated by a lack of Mira. Rather, I think they might be motivated by the thrill of the theft. To think that the criminal would repeatedly steal for a reason like that! Whoever could they be? I feel like I can see the criminal's profile. The criminal is it a veteran pickpocket? Is it a group of 2 kids? Or is it a large group of thieves? Well, this is the only choice that makes sense. I think it's a pair of young thieves. Well, there weren't any witnesses, how do you know? Think harder. Every store was serving customers. As for the customers being served, don't they all seem to be similar? The one who appeared in the government district in the waterfront area was a carefree young man. And the one who appeared in the central square and the entertainment district was a talkative young man. Only when serving those two types of customers did the thefts occur. It's way too much to be a coincidence. Yep, that's why I think the criminals are a two-man group. Then that means in the gap ball, one was attracting attention as the customer, the other one was stealing the profits. I see. That makes sense that the two alternated the roles. If that's the case, we can't let this pass. Yes, I completely agree. Well, even if it's a pair of youths, there's still many people in the city. Oh, it's hopeless. All we can do is tell the shopkeepers to be careful, huh? On the contrary, if we understand this much, I think we can adopt a better method. Say, everyone, where do you think the thieves will target next? Huh. Well, I think it'd be safe to exclude stores that have already been targeted. Well, say what you like, they'll be exposed, right? Then that means the stores with the possibility to be targeted are the ones that still haven't been hit, but... Oops, sorry. 1 second. Ugh. Oh, thank goodness we interviewed the stores that hadn't been stolen from. I'm sure that the ones that could be targeted are... Is it the sweets shop on Central Square? Is it the Government District Omelette Rice Shop? Is it the ice cream shop in the Entertainment District? Or is it the noodle shop in the waterfront area? I'm not sure how they actually expect you to know this, but it's the sweet shop on Central Square. Let's go see what his reasoning is. Might it be the sweet shop in Central Square? Yes, there's a very good reason for this. There's a parade today, so the government district is crawling with police. And the entertainment district square and the waterfront area park are open spaces comparatively. When I think about ease of escape after the crime, the best location is Central Square. Ease of escape? The shopkeepers that are already targeted will be vigilant. No matter how skillful the criminal's technique is, they're far more likely to be discovered. Because of that, I think the store easiest to escape from if caught will be targeted. Now that you mention it, the burger vendor that was hit was at the intersection of districts. The Central Square Sweet Shop isn't far from the back street and the government district. From the point of view of the place easiest to escape from, that would make it the most likely to be targeted. Yeah, that's a good possibility. Alright, well, let's bet everything on it. Lloyd and the others went to the area they marked and decided to stake it out. Doesn't seem like that customer. This time the customer's a young man, eh? He looks like a tourist. Wait, Lloyd. Looks like another one's come. Yep, there we go. The youth stretched his hand at the food cart register. He's done it. Alright, now. Freeze, you two! Damn! They found us. Let's beat it. Ah! Whoa! Milady, Teotai! My, here's a dead end, you know. Checkmate. Shit! Well, that was easy. Seems like they weren't very good thieves after all. You're just a bunch of coward policemen. What do you think you can do? You think you can make fun of us, the Black Emperors? We got back the stolen money, but these kids are just a bunch of show-offs. I know, right? Looks like they'd be scared to take a punch from those downtown delinquents. Wow, they gave up quickly? Maybe they were actually threatened by the delinquents. Who would ever be scared of guys like that? Don't you dare take us lightly. Bullseye. I see. So after being frustrated, they did one crime after another to relax. So that's how it is. And so they've troubled a great many people. I will have you make up for your crimes, you know. What's with this old man? The glint in his eyes is terrifying. Oh, there you are. So you guys are the special support section? Sorry I'm late. We came to get the thieves. Sorry to call you out here at such a busy time. Nah, I don't mind. It's these two? Yes, please escort them to headquarters. Roger, leave it to me. Hey, walk quickly. Whoa, don't push me! Anyhow, case is closed. Since they look like foreigners, they'll probably be jailed for a couple of days. Crossbell's pretty soft in that regard. It's the long-awaited anniversary festival, and they're gonna spend the time staring at the wall of their cell. That's punishment enough. And I scared them just a tiny little bit. Now that you mention it, Mr. President, you were pretty awesome back there. That's because I'm a veteran traitor. I'm used to that sort of thing. Is that so? Well, from my perspective, that was a splendid performance. Thanks for handling this case. Indeed, we're truly in your debt. As the Trade Association, allow us to give you our thanks. Oh no, the most important thing is that we were able to resolve the incident. If something happens again, we'd be happy if you consulted us. Yes, let's do that. When the time comes, take care of us again. Yes, with pleasure. We'd be glad to be of service. And there we go. Mission complete. We stopped some nasty, dirty thieves. Well, that about does it for the side quests. Let's go, yeah, let's go save those lost tourists after we, rest up and report our results here. Yep, we get 5 bonus DP for doing this theft quest right. And we get a gladiator belt. So yeah, now Ellie can have all the DP she ever will need. Thank you, gladiator belts. And likewise, we're gonna put this onto Lloyd, because with the addition of combo crafts, having Lloyd having a bunch of CP is probably a good idea. I think I also picked up some like random stuff for people's rooms, so I'm gonna put that in there. Like these Ilya posters. Aw, yeah. God, Randy's such a weeb, guys. I didn't have anything for Ellie's room, but I think I have something for Keto's. Yep. The wall, Mishi. It's adorable. I want to protect it. Alright. So... our typical business would take us to Armorica, but Estelle and Joshua are at the hospital, so why don't we go and pay them a visit? Because everyone loves Estelle and Joshua. Question is, where are they hiding? Most of the random NPCs here don't actually have anything new to say. So Talking to them is actually not a good use of my time. Well, then again, if I was Estelle and Joshua, I'd probably be in Shizuku's room. Can't imagine a hospital is a great tourist destination. And my hunch was right. Oh wow, so picture books with Braille really exist? That seems like it's defeating the purpose. The pictures themselves are three-dimensional too. It doesn't seem like there's that many of them though. In the future, I want to become able to make them myself. I wonder if someone who can't see will be able to do it. Shizuku? In your case, isn't there a possibility you'll regain your sight? Yes, the doctors tell me that, but I have to think about the case that it won't be possible as well. I'm sorry. I must be annoying you talking about such things. Hey, don't hold out on us now. Estelle grasped Shizuku's hands tightly. What? Don't worry. Let's make picture books together that both seeing and blind kids can enjoy. I think that's a wonderful idea. From this picture book, you can certainly understand the author's devotion and sense his warmth. I think you should treasure the feeling of wanting to make a thing like that. Estelle, Joshua, thank you very much. Hey, whoa, Shizuku! Sorry for saying something strange. I think it'd be fine to visit, but somehow it seems like we'd be interrupting. Yeah, let's pop in next time we have a chance. Indeed. Aww. Aww. Just do your best, guys. Do your best. Do your best, Shizuku. You got this. You got this, team. Aww. Oh god, they're fighting. Let's talk to Cecile. Seems like she's busy with work. Can't even say hi to us. Wow. What a mean One-san. Alright. That was our little detour. Let's go ahead and pop on over to the Armorica Village. Luckily we can fast travel there too. Saves us a bit of time. Anyway, our quest point of contact is in the ash tree inn here. It's our good buddy Gothon. Sorry. Alright, let's do this. Oh, if something happened to the customers, it'd be a problem. Please be safe. Excuse us. You're Mr. Gothon, correct? We're the special sports section. Because you submitted a request, we came to ask about it. Oh, you guys are... How nice of you to come! Oh, by the way, I have a huge problem. If I knew this was gonna happen, I should have stopped them inside the village, even if I had to tie them down. Oh, everything's my fault. Please calm down and explain things a little more slowly. What in the world happened? Yeah, sorry, I'm just upset. Let me start at the beginning. Since yesterday, a foreign couple was staying at my inn, but this morning when I went to bring them breakfast, the room was completely empty. They went to the place they called the Ancient Battlefield along the Armorica Old Path. The Ancient Battlefield, you say? I think I've said it before. There's traces of an ancient battlefield around here. However, hasn't the bridge been broken for a long time, so you can't go there? Yes, that's right, but it seems repairs were completed a little while ago. Now anyone can enter there. Regarding that couple, they kept saying since yesterday that they like to sightsee. I warned them not to enter on their own, but... The ancient battlefield really has a reputation as a sightseeing spot, but... Did you warn them that much? Is it really that dangerous? Yes, that place has been famous for being home to dangerous monsters for a long time now. Even the villagers are careful not to go near there. And what's more, ever since the stone bridge broke, its maintenance hasn't been thorough. Honestly, we can't even confirm what things are like there now. And some tourists, knowing nothing, wandered into a place like that? This is a terrible situation. Yes, this seems extremely urgent. I'm begging you, will you find those tourists and bring them back here? For now, my friend Alfred will stand guard to make sure nobody else wanders into the ancient battlefield, but at this rate, my precious customers will be in peril. Understood. Please, leave this to us. We'll find those tourists for sure. Well, it can't be helped. Tourists don't heed warnings. We'll find them and give them a good scolding. Yeah, thanks. You're really helping me out here. Thanks for taking care of this. Father! One of his regulars, maybe? Keith, what's the matter? I was just telling these people about an important matter. This isn't the time for idle chatter, you know? I told you some tourists went missing and were in trouble, right? Yeah, I already told these officers about it. Nah, rest easy. For my troubled father, I called a strong helper. A strong helper? Come here. Please hear about the situation for my father. Yeah, of course. Oh, it's Scott. God damn it. I'm Scott of the Bracer Guild. About your request to search for the tourist who went missing. May I ask the details? A bracer? Why? Oh, you're the special support section, if I remember correctly. It seems it's the wrong atmosphere to say it's a coincidence, though. Keith, why did you bring a bracer here? What are you saying, Father? When you're in trouble, it's gotta be the Bracer Guild, right? When I heard your situation this morning, I hurried to the city to submit a request to the guild. Oh, I appreciate your feelings, but... So that's how it is. In a way, your timing's a little too good. That's not too bad a reaction, huh? Seems it's a complicated situation. I'm sorry, but can you run this down for me? Oh, of course. Well, you see... I see, so that's how it is. It's become a multiple request without either of us knowing about it. Anyway, what do we do in this case? Now that both the police and the guild have accepted the same request. Should we make this a competition? About who can fulfill the request first? Like that? Oh, that's not the issue here. Lloyd, I wonder what we should do. Mr. Scott, about this case, why don't we join forces? I think we'll get along great. I was just thinking the same thing. Joining forces? So, we'll be searching the place called the Ancient Battlefield together? No, we'll be splitting into groups. According to the rumors, it's been neglected for a long time and it's home to monsters. We need to secure the safety of that tourist couple as quickly as possible. Although I'm a little familiar with the area, the Ancient Battlefield's a big place. If we split up, the probability that we find them will increase. We should be able to search efficiently if we contact each other on our enigmas. I see. Certainly, that seems like the most reasonable option. Yeah, I'm more reassured that way. Human lives are at stake. The more help, the better. I'm counting on you. We've obtained the consent of the client, so it's decided. Yeah, let's do our best. Lloyd and Scott exchange contact numbers. Alright then, let's strike while the iron's hot. I'm gonna head to the Ancient Battlefield ahead of you. You guys should go there when you're ready. And I'll see you later. Alright, once we're ready, let's head for the battlefield as well. Let's try not to fall too far behind Mr. Scott. Oh, so we got our work poached by us by those silly bracers. God damn it. The worst, right? In any case, we're probably ready to go on and do this. I just want to check how long I've been streaming. Right around 2 hours now. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. I can probably push through for a while yet, finish this quest up, and we'll see how we're looking from there. I know the next bit after this is fairly lengthy, so... It helps if I'm actually going the right direction, which I wasn't. Alright, let's get searching. Now that we can go on this side, we can pick up this treasure chest. It's another proxy puppet. Yep, 2.4 times experience, and we get frickin' 8 experience out of it. That's that shows you how worthless these fights are. But once we get to this new area, we get new monsters. And new monsters means new troubles. Welcome to the ancient battlefield. So this is the ancient battlefield, huh? There's many ruins here. We call this the ancient battlefield, so it wouldn't be strange if something appeared. Maybe like the ghosts of a defeated army or something. Ghosts? Miss Ellie? Never mind. The weather's pretty bad and it seems monsters are wandering about. If the tourists wander deeper into this place, we might not have much time. That's right. Let's hurry and begin our search. So let's see what these guys can do. Well, certainly got a bucket of health. Well, they're definitely not susceptible to earth damage. They're susceptible to being petrified, though, which is pretty nice. Alright, we've almost got everyone to... Actually, yeah, no, Randy's still kicking behind a few levels here. Let's go this way first. There are some monsters here I really don't want to fight. This one's fine. As a matter of fact, this is the same as the quest monster we fought in Chapter 2. Just goes to show that the wanted monster exterminations are usually monsters like this that just show up in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I never did? I never upgraded Randy's weapon. Oh, well, shouldn't be an issue, but... Just, thinking out loud here. Yeah, I don't really want to fight these things. But I'll show them off. If I remember correctly... Yes. That was their trick, and... So yeah, they're reflectors. Keep that in mind when you're
行き
fighting.
ます
In Lloyd's... Nope, I don't have Kyria on Tio.
ドライブ
I should have Kyria on Ellie, though. Unfortunately, Lloyd died before I could do anything about this. There we go.
これで一安心です
That's why those fights are annoying. Mirror enemies are the worst enemies in the game by far. Say, nothing's more dangerous than your own bad decisions, right? Alright, so I'll head up the path here. Grab this treasure, and you'll see that this path is blocked off. We're gonna need to find a way to open that up later, but for now we're gonna have to take the long way around. The guys we're looking for are actually on that screen, so well, we're just gonna have to take the alternate route. There's a fishing spot here. Not that I really care to use it. Oh my god, how far is this guy gonna follow me? Ah!
飲んだな
私の番ね行きます
ここなら釣れそうだな
Yeah, we're gonna fish here. There's a monster behind us, but we're gonna fish here. See what we get.
よしゲットだ
I got a carp.
それまこんなもんかなそれ
And highly unlikely that I catch something, but we'll see.
まこんなもんかな
Yep, that's fine. So yeah, that chest is hiding, but remember to pick that up. Also, swing around that side, because there's a second chest hiding here, too. It's one of the easiest ones to miss in the game, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we got the hit quartz. Just show that off real quick here. Dex plus 30. Don't urgently need that on anybody, but it's worth considering at the very least. That should do it for my treasures here. And there's a monster chest.
負けられないよし
Alrighty then. What do I do here? Well, problem with this is that I'm gonna hit one of them. Yep.
行きます。
Yeah.
助かりました。さてと。
It's a less than pleasant situation we're dealing with here. But, there we go. More annoying than difficult. Especially when you get confused. Man, that's rough. But you get the heal quartz out of it. The heal quartz is pretty decent on Tio. She isn't really needing that mute chance, but Mirage Sepith, in addition to healing as you walk around, makes her pretty useful. Not that she wasn't already, but like even more so now. All hail Tio Todd. Best girl. Is that Mr. Scott? Oh, it's you guys. You're pretty quick. Although we look like this, we're accustomed to it too. More importantly, could that woman be... When I checked her possessions, she had a Republic-issued passport. Somehow it seems she's one of the tourists. Will she be alright? She's fine. She just fainted due to the shock of a monster attack. Because I took care of them, she doesn't have a scratch. I see. That's a relief. The tourists were a couple, though. I don't see the other one here. It's possible that he went deeper inside. That's right. We gotta find him quickly. Damn, he left his lady and went off alone without an escort, huh? Well, if he was fleeing from monsters, I don't think it could be helped, but... I'll look after this woman's safety, so you guys go on ahead. You guys search the interior. Understood. And thanks. I guess we're leaving it to them. Hello, Scott. What are you gonna do with that woman all alone? No. He's a bracer. He's an upstanding citizen. Not like us. We're cops. Nothing upstanding about us. Let me hit both of you. Let me hit both of you. It's not fuck. No, fuck. Ah! Okay, that was irritating. Yeah, let's just brave smash right between them all. Lloyd, good job, buddy. Good job. This was because I made a dig at you being a cop, right? That's it. That's why you missed like that. God. Ignoring. Ignoring. And there we are. What is that ruin? It looks pretty big. If I remember correctly, it's a ruin called the Fort of the Sun. Though its full history is unknown, it seems like it was constructed 500 years ago. As expected, because they call it a fort, it must be constructed pretty solidly. Must have been used in wars in the Middle Ages. Tio? No, it's nothing. I just sensed something a little strange from that ruin, but... Something strange? Seems like it's just the ruins of an old fort, but... No, I'm sorry. I'm sure it was my imagination. More importantly, if those tourists have entered a place like that, our search will become difficult. It'd be better to hurry up. Yeah, you're right. So we have to venture into this ruin here. Welcome to the underground passage of the ancient battlefield. feeling a little gassy. Hey, big bat. Turn around. Screw it. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I'll give you the Randy special.
さてみんな頑張った
行くぜ
You know what? This is a good excuse to show off a combination craft, right?
合点承知だ
They do a lot of damage. So,
はい
if you really feel inclined to, using them is not a bad idea.
ドライブ開始それ
Rude.
さてとえい任せてみんな頑張って助かりました
甘いってろ
なんとかなったわね
And look at all those battle scopes we're getting. And never using. Because who uses battle scopes? Seriously. Who does that? Oh.
敵注意してください
おっしゃ
任
任せてくれ
私の番ですお返し
任せろやっと
Booyah.
これが俺たちの力だ
Having some fun in the battlefield. 4 in the morning. Oh yeah. Fortunately, these
速攻
passages
で
are
蹴りをつける
just a bit too narrow for me to get away with.
甘いってろ
任せてみんな頑張って
Nice thing is, Ellie has
助かりま
this
した
incredible CP battery now,
行くぞ
so I can pretty much just go ham with my moves.
さてとさあ先を急ぎ
God, I
な
love
さい
status effects. They're just so good in this game. Anyway, we got a new fishing rod here, the Pole Horizon. More.
番だな
More.
おっしゃ
私の番ね助かりました私の番ですはあこれで一安心です
They are giving me a lot of experience for just being random bats and stuff. I'm actually pretty close to getting a new level here. And there's one treasure hiding up there that we need to pick up. So let's grab that before we leave here. Another Celestial Bomb. It's nice to have these recovery items on hand. And as you can see, we're back in this first area.
先生可能始めましょう
よっしゃ行く行くぞやっは
さてと任せて
Bam.
さあ先を急ぎましょう
Yeah, getting really close to another level here. kind of surprising. Oh, just a little bit.
みんな
行くぜ
Okay.
任せてくれ
There we go.
おっ
That's better.
さて
That's the dream we
私の番です
had in mind.
行くぞ
Oh. Lame, it still has health.
行くぜ
行きますさてとよかった
Alright.
よしやったぞ
And
ゲットです
Lloyd and Tio learn new crafts, which means we get to try them out in our next fight. We're getting pretty close to everyone learning their best moves and really maximizing our party's efficiency here. Inside here is the health 3 quartz. Not that I use HP on a lot of people. For some characters, it's actually a bit of a boon. Tio, Shan, not so much. Like, honestly, Diligence is probably just better on her because of the additional Earth Sepith. I want to get some fire stuff on her too, so she can use some really sick spells. But not right now. Not right now, it seems. Let's go open that pathway up before progressing. And there's actually a DP tied to opening this up first, believe it or not. And, just because you want to be safe, we will put death resist accessories on Ellie and Tio in case they die for some unknown reason, like the boss up ahead using death blows and stuff. You know, stuff to consider. I can't climb that. Now it's just Randy who's dragging behind the party here. He'll catch up. He'll catch up eventually. Anyway, just probe around until you find the hidden passage here. And get the battle jacket. That's going on Randy right away because it gives a strength buff in addition to his other stuff. And yeah. Seems pretty good to me. Alright then. Now we want to head to the next screen here. Just for our time and safety, we'll make a save. Someone help me! Lloyd, over there. Got it. Oh no, it's a bunch of dinosaurs. Why did this have to happen to me? Someone! Is there no one around? Oh, goddess, please save me! Wait. Looks like we got here just in time. Isn't this the worst timing? We're Crossbell Police. We'll distract the monsters, so please, hurry. Okay. What's with these monsters? They're no pushovers. Seems like they're a different type than those inhabiting this area. Are they from ancient times? Seems we shouldn't underestimate them. That's good then. Here they come.
行くぞみんな行くぜほらよ
They're tough as hell, but you can inflict status effects on them, so... Burning Heart. 5 turns, ultimate buffing. You just go ham with Blade. Here we go. Smash them. I want to smash more than one of them. Let me smash. There we go. Yep.
さてとみんな頑張ってかしこまりましたはい指名の増幅再度はいガンナーモードお互い
There we go. Yeah, these things just have a shit ton of health, so... Luckily, you can inflict status effects with impunity on these guys, so... Despite how they look, they're not very threatening.
任せてくれ
And this should take all of them out of the fight.
俺の番だな
Let's get to Smash.
さてはあ私の番ですエニグマ駆動
任せてくれみんな一気に行くぞ行くぞ
はい
Just keep the pain train coming, Tio.
エニグマ駆動
俺の番だなこいつはどうだいクリムゾンゲイル
Like I'm trying to get rid of them as quickly as possible here.
みんな頑張って助かりました
Anyway, this is the last turn of Lloyd's Burning Heart. Unless you trigger it again. It's exactly as cheap as you think it is. And honestly, the burn's gonna do most of the work here.
Hi.
よしやっとこれが俺たちの力だ
Yeah, like I said, they have a lot of health, they have a lot of defense. They're very threatening in that sense, but you can just status effect them to death. And they give you a shit ton of experience for your troubles. Yeah, I'm not quite evened out with everyone, but Ellie and Randy are starting to catch up. Get 4 U materials for my trouble, too. Did we beat them? These monsters, they were even tougher than how they looked. I don't like these guys. Just what the heck are they? What? Ugh! Damn monsters. Another fight when we're exhausted like this? This is bad, at this rate. We've got to find a way to overcome the situation somehow. What? Strike! Second form! Gale! Mr. Arios? Seems I was in time. Or rather, why are you here, old man? That's quite a greeting for your savior. After the guild received a request, Scott said he would come here. Because this is a troublesome place, I thought my assistance would be needed, and I followed him. You saved us. Thank you very much. We were really lucky. No, as expected. That timing was a little too good. Oh man, you were paying careful attention to your timing, weren't you? I wonder. Hey, are you all okay? Mr. Scott, it seems like she's awake as well. Yeah, just a little while ago. Everyone, thank you so much. Especially the bracers. I don't know how I can thank you. Yes, I saw something good. Do you think that strong-looking monster would be knocked out in a single blow? Mr. Scott, I'm happy you looked after me. And your skill with the rifle, too, is considerable. Wait. Most importantly, you're safe. So in the end, it becomes the usual pattern. Well, isn't it fine? We were able to save the tourists after all. In the end, everything turned out all right. Mr. Arios. No, never mind. More importantly, I think we should take them back to our Morica village. Special support section, watch our backs. Yeah, understood. That's actually a much better reaction than what we normally get. Nothing stupid like, hey, don't hold us back, jerks. It's just, hey, we worked together to solve that case. Well, we still need to be bailed out by frickin' Arios McLean. Frickin' not even Scottish Marios frickin' McLean. Sorry. Thank you for bringing the tourists back safely to me. Everyone, thank you very much. No, don't mention it. It was almost entirely due to the efforts of Mr. Scott and Miss Arios. Mr. Arios. Just now, the couple's resting in the room, aren't they? By the way, they're so strong. Such a serious man. That consideration is a characteristic of bracers, isn't it? Now then, for the present, I guess the job is done. Yes, but there's just one problem. This time, the guild and police had a form of joint duty, but in the end, how do you think we'll be judged? That's right, now that you mention it. What do we do, Lloyd? Though I said it before, as for this request, if Scott and Arios hadn't been there, we wouldn't have been able to complete it. In this case, we should say that they completed the request. That won't be necessary. Arios, Scott, and Gofon, it seems those two want to apologize to you. They've reflected on their ignorance of your warning, and they freely entered the ancient battlefield. Oh, is that so? I'm not worried about it, but going through something like that should be a good lesson for them. By the way, what did you mean by that won't be necessary? Oh, I already talked about this with Mr. Arios, but about this request, we decided to say you guys completed it. Is that really alright? Thinking about this case, it's clear that your achievements were greater. No, that isn't true. Since you guys went ahead of me, I was able to look after the woman. And for the other man as well. If you all weren't in time, he may not have been able to be saved. Concerning the results, though our achievements were flashier, on the contrary, your achievements were far more important. To think we'd be praised by our bracer rivals, somehow it's a little embarrassing. And we're not rivals to begin with. Special support section. You've gotten a little better since we first met. Especially you, Lloyd. Huh? Do you remember when we first met in the Geofront? At that time, you chose to sacrifice yourself to a monster which you had no chance of victory, but this time you didn't do that. Even though you couldn't win, you searched for a way through somehow. To do your best, no matter what kind of unfavorable situation you find yourself in, to do that, unwavering strength is needed. That is a strength many times greater than being prepared to sacrifice your life. Though your lack of ability can't be denied, that you've been able to become Wow. Sorry, let me try that line again. That your lack of ability can't be denied. That you've been that you've become able to do that is proof that you've become stronger. Thank you very much. Seems I've said too much. Scott, return and report to the guild. Roger, Mr. Arios. Alright then, Special Sports Section. I hope we get the chance to join forces again sometime. Yes, see you. What should I say? He's the most unexpected person to hear encouragement from. Tio? But it was a little strange. Well, isn't it fun? We completed the request, you see. Yes, thank you very much for your hard work. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen of the Special Sports Section, allow me to thank you properly. I'll be counting on you if I need help again. Yes, you can count on us. We'll be waiting for your call. And that's how you save a life. Let's go see how those tourists are doing. So he's called Mr. Scott, huh? What's with that heart sign? Oh, I forgot to say this before, but thank you for saving me. If it weren't for you, by now I'd be... Alright. So that's another mission completed. We're doing fairly well for ourselves this time around. And we're pushing up against 3 hours here, so I'm just going to do one last thing before calling it an episode. And that's heading back to the ancient battlefield. Because, believe it or not, that's where your 9th photo spot is. So, I just want to go and finish this quest up while we still have the time. And before we start the second event of the day. Anyway, while I'm making this round, I might as well say my closing lines, that way I don't have to do it at the end of the video, like, you know, normal people. Because I'm not a normal person. I mean, I stream at like 4 in the morning. What kind of normal person does that? So, I'm Logic Blade. You can catch me on Twitch. You can catch me on YouTube. It's probably where you'll see the videos, most likely. I have a Twitter account. I go by Logic Blade there, too. In addition... Actually, I don't go by Logic Blade on Twitter, now that I think about it. Never mind. I go by something entirely different. God. I really need to, like, brand myself better. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. I also write short stories on Archive of Our Own. I just recently updated it with the second part of Chapter 7 of my Hearts of Class 7 series. So if you want to check that out, and you don't have to be a Patreon to check those ones out, you can check it out there. Yeah, remember to like, comment, retweet, untweet, detweet, re-detweet, ring that bell, unring that bell, smash that bell, treat that bell like your lover, you know, that sort of thing. God, yeah. The actual spot I want to go to is the other side here. It's like, I was so busy trying to plug myself that I forgot where I was going entirely. I gotta go find the bell. That's exactly what I'm doing. Put a ring on that bell. Ring that bell. Ding dong, ding dong. I'm a ding dong.
私の番です。
任せろ。行くぞ。よし。まだまだいける。
So yeah. If you guys are interested in reading, I have a whole bunch of short stories on Archive of Our Own now that you can check out. It's all good fun. I also started a new one, brand new story called Night of the Storm, which is Gaia-centric, and it's going to be focused on him as events drastically change based on, you know, Gaius being Valamar's Awakener. So if you want to check that out, you'll have to become a patron, because I won't be putting that on Archive of Our Own for another 2 months or so. Because that's how I operate business. But yeah, we've got our last photo spot here, so let's embrace that fourth sun. That building. It's the Fort of the Sun, isn't it? Last time was an urgent request, so we couldn't take our time looking at it, but... That reminds me, Tio. I think you remember saying you felt something strange from that building. That's right, you did say something like that. How are you feeling now, Tio? Well, I'm fine now. It might simply be because I'm used to it now, though. More importantly, the photos that Miss Grace asked us to take, don't you think we could take one here? Yeah, that's right. Well then, Ellie, if you please. So it's just the night. Wonder if this will do. Thank you for your hard work. Looks like we managed shooting it without any problems. And just to make absolutely sure we got every single photo point, scroll up to this quest here. Scroll all the way up. We want at least 5 photos, we can get 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Fort of the Sun makes 9. We did it. So let's hurry on back to Crossbell. I want to avoid fights, but running with Turbo is rather risky in that regard. And it's quicker to go to Armorica and then take the bus back to Crossbell than it is to run the road back. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Maybe the parade's over already. Too bad. I heard there was a car with Mishi riding in it, but... Searching the ancient battlefield was more difficult than I thought. For now, let's return to the sports section and take a breather. Yes, let's. Let's not. Because we have stuff to do first. And that stuff to do is talking to the receptionist at the Crossbell Times here, and turning in this last request. Nope. Damn it. No. Why is submit not the first option? There we go. And we have to give the camera back, naturally. Alright, let's go talk to our favorite reporter, Grace Lynn. Now then, first of all, good work. We had the photos you all took develop earlier. Let's have a look at them, shall we? The rustic landscape of the Armorica Old Path. The peaceful feelings out of this world. Oh, this one's the Armorica Village Flower Garden. I love the honey from that village. Oh, these are the ruins at the mouth of the Lupinous River. If there were no monsters, it'd be an ideal dating spot. Wow, where did you take this? Its lonely feeling is nice in a very strange way. And here it is, the Mains Mountain Road waterfall. It's really a sight to behold. You can't help but stare at it on your way to Mains. A railway photo. This one's from near West Crossbell Highway. Railway is popular with some enthusiasts out there. I really wanted at least one photo of it for sure. Is this the Stargazer's Tower? Oh, that's hard to move around in the forest near there. It's quiet, and I think it's a lovely place. Whoa, what are these ruins? There was a place like this on Mains Mountain Road? Looks like an old temple, but it's mysterious. I love it. There was a ruin like this at the ancient battlefield? It might be in the vicinity of that Middle Ages fortress. If we put bracer guards there, it could be a tourist attraction. Oh wow, each and every one of them is perfectly taken. To be honest, this kind of performance could put a professional to shame. Big Sis here is astonished. I wish we could make Ellie in charge of photography instead of Lens. As you expect, I think that's saying too much, but for now I'm relieved. Nice work, m'lady. On top of that, you took enough photos to nearly double the quota. With this much, you'll be perfect. Then, after adding an introduction article, he'll be officially complete. It's gonna be great. Oh, thank goodness. I expected as much from the nose of a police officer. You did well finding famous places. I think you'd make a better tour guide, though. Well, how about it? You don't have to add that how about it. Man, thank you guys so much. I'll be counting on you in the future if I need something again. Yes, please submit a support request at that time. Yeah, thanks. Well, and I'm busy, so I'll leave you here. Bye-bye. In the end, this was a large-scale request, requiring us to walk all over Crossbell. Well, I hadn't held a camera for a while, so I enjoyed it. I think requests like this every now and then might be alright. You're right. Although Miss Grace's rhythm tires you out. You can say that. You can say that again, and again. But, you know what we can't say again? Farewell, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Trails to Zero. And I hope you join me for next time, as we continue on with Crossbell's Founding Anniversary Festival. What fun rides will wait for us in store next time? Will we uncover the mystery of the Schwarz auctions, perhaps? Will we find the missing hacker kitty? Or will we just have some more fun at the festival? All we can do is find out. But until then, I'm Logic Blade, and I hope you all